Hello YouTube, Professor Codger here. Welcome to Tobacco 315 Deertongue Blends. Most ingredients in pipe tobacco are naturally tobacco.
Yeah.
Deertongue is an exception. It's an aromatic herb that has occasionally been added to pipe mixtures for its distinctive, sweet, fragrant character. Today we're going to explore this unusual blending component using Cornell and Diehl's Gentleman Caller as our representative blend.
One thing I've thought about often, you'll research what's the history of, smoking tobacco. And a lot of times you'll hear about the Native Americans smoking like Nicotina rustica, right? And
Mm.
among other herbs. Like it was just, tobacco was one thing that they smoked, but there was other things they smoked. I was wondering why there weren't more things that we smoke. I mean, you
I
got
wonder
tobacco, you
that
got deer
myself,
tongue,
yeah. Yeah, I wonder that myself, why there's not a larger array
I know
of
other herbs are
species.
smokable. I mean,
Yeah,
they just don't really provide
what you're looking
what you're
for,
looking for,
yeah.
whether it's flavor or nicotine or
So the deer tongue used in pipe tobacco, it's Carphophorus odoratissimus. It's a plant in the aster family, not a variety of tobacco at all.
what else is in this besides the deer tongue? Maybe you said that already. But
I did not. Let's look it up in the app.
so you're saying that this is deer tongues from the aster family?
Yes.
Interesting. We plant those. Smelling it, seeing what I notice on the, can't really tell if it's the tobacco or the deer tongue. I'm getting a particular note of. Looks like some burley in Virginia, maybe. Definitely some burley.
And some Farik.
Burley, Virginia, Perique.
Yeah. Of course, with the deer tongue as the fourth component there.
Yep.
The leaves of deer tongue contain coumarin. That contributes
Not
to
CUMER, not like oh, I'm thinking cumin. I'm combining
right,
turmeric
right.
and cumin. Okay, coumarin.
Yeah, that contributes to characteristic sweet vanilla-like aroma associated with the plant. For me, I get a smell of kind of like I'm smelling the Perique on that whiff,
Yeah, I wasn't noticing too strong
and
of a
the
smell.
initial smell is kind of farmy.
That's what I smelled, like a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was gonna, yeah, it smells kind of like a farm. I didn't know if I wanted to say that because it seems like an
Yeah,
off-putting thing, but it definitely, I thought it too right away.
yeah. In a blend, even a relatively small amount can be noticeable. Deer tongue is usually described as vanilla-like, sweet, herbal, floral, slightly spicy sometimes. Um, I think you'll agree with this. Does not taste like a conventional vanilla casing.
No, vanilla like is, I see why they say that because of the
It's
smooth
adjacent
creaminess.
to
It's
it, yeah.
adjacent to it, but it's not really vanilla. But I get it. It's vanilla like.
Yeah, it's fragrant in a similar way.
And I'm having a hard time describing it. To be honest, I definitely notice something that it's not in any of my other tobaccos. I smoke plenty of Virginia, Perique, and Burley.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, and the sweetness is, it's not due to a casing. It's from the plant itself. Gives it a distinctive aromatic quality.
Yes.
Now, because the flavor is unusual, deer tongue tends to be something smokers either really enjoy or quickly recognize as something that's not for them. I don't think it takes much experience to know whether you like it or not.
See, the way I feel like I'm just the kind of person that whenever something's polarizing like that, I'm always kind of indifferent. Like, so you're supposed to love it or hate it, and I'm always like, it's all right. I don't feel like I would go after it again, and I wouldn't reject it either. You know?
Right. Right. You wouldn't necessarily find yourself with a deer tongue craving, you don't think?
No.
Yeah, so Gentleman Caller combines Virginias and Burleys with a small amount of Deertongue and Perique. Cornell and Diehl describes the Deertongue as contributing vanilla-like sweetness, while the Perique provides spice.
For me, I think the Perique's definitely helping this blend out, making it something I enjoy more. I love Perique, and
Mm-hmm.
I like what it does to pretty much anything. I'm noticing a taste in my mouth that's developing almost more noticeable than the actual taste of, like, if I just taste my mouth when I haven't been smoking it.
Uh huh. So why use Deertongue? It's primarily a condiment. Like Perique or Latakia, a blender can use a relatively small quantity to change the personality of a mixture quite a bit. Can provide aroma, sweetness, an herbal accent, flavor difficult to reproduce with tobacco alone. I mean, as you were saying, it's difficult to kind of describe.
Yeah, it is. It's funny, when I first started smoking it, I thought, okay, this tastes like a whatever, like a normalish blend. I taste some burleys, a little Perique. Um, but as I smoke it more and more, the Gear Tongue is predominantly what I'm tasting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a unique flavor. That uniqueness is why Deer Tongue blends occupy such a small little corner of the pipe tobacco world.
Yeah, there's something like smooth and kind of velvety about it,
Yeah,
like that vanilla.
yeah, vanilla like.
But you know what's interesting? I don't know. Like it's almost more vanilla-y in the retrohale kind of area, whereas like a casing would be more like vanilla-y on the tongue,
Okay,
if that makes sense.
okay, I understand what you're talking about. Deer Tongue really demonstrates just how broad the art of tobacco blending can get. Like going outside even of the
Yeah,
species.
yeah, which makes me wonder why we don't do more things. I'm sure plenty of plants taste
Yeah,
fine. you know.
yeah. It isn't a tobacco at all, but a small amount can dramatically influence a mixture, I would say.
Yeah, I would definitely say too, if you're a kind of person that likes aromatics, especially like vanilla aromatics, this might be something you might enjoy because for me, a lot of aromatics, it's not that the flavors themselves are something I don't like, but I don't generally love aromatics, and I feel like part of it's because they are the way they behave. They're a little bit more bitey, a little bit more.
Mm,
I think it's just something about the unnatural component does something that makes it a little more wet, a little more goopy, a little bit
yeah,
more. Whereas this is still all natural leaves. I'm not saying it's not like cased a little, but um, it behaves more
yeah,
like a non-aromatic, but with an aromatic flavor that you're getting
yeah,
from the
yeah. Definitely has a home in that kind of crossover space.
The ghosting's a big thing people talk about with deer tongue, right?
Very much so. I can't say that I personally experienced it, but I do dedicate pipes to deer tongue based on that kind of recommendation.
Right. That's the other thing too. It's like you hear it almost like if you read and research all this stuff before you actually try it yourself, it's almost like scares you away from even wanting. It's like, you know what?
Right,
Everyone
right.
talks about how much they love it.
Yeah,
Everyone talks about how badly it ghosts. There's not even in that many tobaccos, so you don't even really want to dedicate a pipe to it.
right,
So it's kind of
right.
like,
If you're not a fan of it already, yeah. Well, like, do you really want to have a whole pipe dedicated to just a couple exploratory bowls?
I think I'm starting to answer my own question a little bit though. Why we don't experiment with too many other leaves? And because this is actually perfectly fine. Like if this is what tobacco was, I would still smoke. But you don't need it. Tobacco is
Right,
just so good.
right.
It's what you
Yeah,
want to be. This is perfectly fine. I'm quite enjoying it, but I'm not going to buy any.
yeah. This is what you there's plenty you could put into tobacco, probably, but does it actually enhance the tobacco?
I'm curious to try though. Maybe I'll get some herbs. We have a lot of herbs. I'll look up what I can
Yeah,
smoke. I grow a lot of herbs in the garden.
yeah, that'd be cool. So, Gentleman Caller gives us an excellent example of a Deertongue blend, I think. Familiar Virginia and burley tobacco, uh, transformed by that unusual vanilla-like character of Deertongue with a touch of Perique. And you've commented on that really carrying its weight here.
Yeah.
It may never become an everyday ingredient for most smokers, but it's worth trying if you can, if you have the ability. Give it a shot. Find out if you like it. Definitely worth having experienced.
Yeah, there's nothing bad about it for me. It's a good. I kind of like it almost better than a lot of aromatics I've tried.
Yeah, I like it for that aromatic roll. I have a couple blends in my cellar of it, but not much of each.
With your tongue.
Yeah, I might have like about 8 ounces of each of three different blends, and that's really about it. Just because like for the occasional, like I kind of want that
I don't
farmy
have
kind of
much. I just have
experience.
24 ounces of deer.
But well, compared to like the pounds that I have of something
Right.
like luxury twist flake.
Yeah. My cellar is substantially smaller than yours right now. My cellar is pretty much what I want to be smoking currently. I'm not really cellaring anything. I'm just storing tobacco to smoke.
Yeah, it'll grow. It happens.
I guess when you buy it faster than you smoke it, it grows.
It grows. Yeah.
It's
Yep.
like money. Except that doesn't
No.
happen.
Till next time. Thanks for watching.